But for young teams, what's important right now? What's in front of them?
Kevin, I think a couple of things. One, to understand the effort and attention to detail you need to bring to every performance. And then getting comfortable with each other. Getting everybody on the same page. And then
first two games had a bad start.
Understanding what lane you have to run in for your team as a player. I think
we're going to get better here.
Important early in the season.
So the Portland Trail
We're going to get better. We're going to get our first win here.
Up on the board.
Back him down.
Davis against Nurkic.
No foul.
Grant surveying the D. Here's Payton. Pass to Simons. It's Hart on the wing. 6 to shoot. Latrey
James
gets the three-pointer to fall.
Shots there, guys. Excellent recognizing when he has the room to pull the trigger.
Outside Westbrook. And it's blocked. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain.
Are you kidding me?
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Davis with a screen on Simons.
Block that.
And Westbrook throws it down.
Block that.
Excellent job that time by Westbrook. Spots a weakness and then burst right to exploit it.
Here's Simons.
Get blocked. Give me that.
One, no good. Great D that time from Westbrook. And Beverly kicks to LeBron. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. That's tipped.
How you not get that?
Grant against Bryant. Simons on the wing. His three-pointers off the mark. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Westbrook passes to James. Westbrook surveying the D. Pass to Bryant. Shot clock at 5. Shoots. And too long on the shot.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
You're not making that.
Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
Now, here's Westbrook, hoping to put that miserable performance against the Clippers behind him
what?
tonight. Nurkic with the steal.
He's just gonna slap down like that?
Simons with the ball.
Get blocked.
LeBron with the block.
Great anticipation that time from LeBron. He sees the shot forming.
Pass it out.
And gets there to slot it down.
Jab step. Back up, Nurkic. Dude, get off of me.
Passes it to Beverly.
Why you gotta be all on him?
Davis with a screen on Hart. Knocked loose. 2 free throws coming up.
That should be an and one, Davis. That's a mismatch.
And looking at Anthony Davis, a huge part of this team.
Sure is. I mean, along with every team he's been on. This is a superstar player. I mean, no question about that. He can headline a roster full of superstars. Not much on the floor that AD can't do.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, you think of the Lakers leading up to LeBron James joining them. This was a team that struggled for relevancy. And even during Kobe Bryant's final seasons there, they still were a little below par for the Lakers.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line.
See that? About to get the shooting down.
The Lakers had missed the
we ain't losing 3 in a row right here.
Years leading up to LeBron James actually joining them.
And you know what, Kevin? They missed it in year 1 of the King.
Tempo, never taking a break, wearing down the other team. Now, here's Hart. 17 points in his last outing. Nurkic setting the pick for Hart. And and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for
Really?
two.
You're going to shoot that over Davis? I mean, it's a good foul.
Guys, Josh
Let him
Hart
earn
is
it.
somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
And he can't get the first one.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
And he sinks the second. And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting a team.
Nurkic with
That
the
was all contact.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shots. He knocks that one away with authority.
Now, here's Nurkic. He had 15 points last outing. Back to Simons. Nurkic setting the pick for Simons. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Nurkic kicks to Simons. Sinks the triple.
Way to rebound, guys.
Start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
Lakers trail by 5. Bounce pass from Westbrook. Outside, Davis. And the pass to Beverly. Back to Davis. Davis setting the pick for James. Just 5 to shoot. And it's
Are you
Davis
kidding me?
missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
You kidding me right now?
Nurkic a screen on James. Hart with it. Picked up by Davis. One of my favorite eras in NBA history, Clark. The 80s Showtime Lakers.
Man, I played against those guys. Thankfully, it was just twice a year because we were in the Eastern Conference. Those dudes were unbelievable. Magic running the point. Kareem still playing at a high level down low. Worthy finding his stride and finishing the break. They didn't just win titles. Showtime had a flavor that was fun to watch if you weren't being run out of the building by them.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that crew.
Juan Toscano Anderson's checked in for Anthony Davis. And so he hits both. And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. So Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, people marvel at the explosiveness of Westbrook for good reason, but he also is pretty crafty. This guy he's got some tricks too.
For Los Angeles, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. That free throw, no good. As one of the biggest stars in the NBA, Russell Westbrook, Clark, puts a lot of energy into his charity work.
Yeah, he really does, and I don't know how many people really recognize that, but I know he's appreciated for it. He started the Why Not Foundation to help underserved communities, and they're doing some great work. Russ said, why not, has always been his attitude whenever he's pursuing a tough goal, and thus he named his foundation the same way.
Now, here's Payton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And here is Hart.
Good D. There you go, Beverly.
Poked away.
Oh, good steal.
It's stolen by Bryant. LeBron with it. Now defended by Grant. Westbrook passes to LeBron. Westbrook with a screen for James. And that'll be 2
should have been
free
an
throws
and one.
coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
No good on that one.
You kidding me?
Word has it that LeBron spends
Slightly.
over $1 million keeping his body in shape. I think that's a big reason why he's been able to enjoy such a long career, making that kind of investment into the tool of his trade.
And he's good on the second. And here's Peyton. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Here's Westbrook. After the Trailblazers pick up 2. Bryant, LeBron James on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Bryant.
I got Bryant.
That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Trailblazers leading by 7. Hart, wide open. He fires. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for the Lakers. Gabriel's checked in, and Walker subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Portland also making some changes. Eubanks comes in for Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Sharp in for Hart. Peyton against Beverly. To the paint. Here's Gabriel. Nice pass.
That was a lot of contact right there, man. That's an and one.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Oh.
Now, here's Grant. Defense is right there. With his first shot attempt, he can't hit that time. And it's the Lakers the other way. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and you know, to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controllable and it's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert.
Shooting for Portland, Jeremy Grant. One shot.
And Grant, no good on that.
That's why you miss.
You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer. But what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his ability.
And the Lakers making a change here. Reeves is checked in, and the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Now, here's Walker. Justice Winslow missing his last shot. Walker dishes to LeBron. There's the pick. Pass to Gabriel. Nice pass.
There you go. Good dunked on, bro.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop.
Good dunked on, bro.
The rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And here are the Trailblazers now. After the basket by the Lakers. Peyton
I didn't see what happened. Did he lose the ball and picked it up?
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Now here's James. It's good. He scores.
Bumped him out
That's his
the way.
first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
You know, LeBron in the paint, I think, is major trouble for just about every defender. He can power his
Doing all
way
these
to the
spin moves for.
basket, or he can pass you into
I was
being
there.
dizzy.
Oh, good from Peyton. Lakers trail by 3. Here's Reeves. He's still scoreless so far in this one. LeBron outside.
Good move.
Nice and easy.
Yeah, you know, LeBron's mental strength is just so focused that nothing much phases him. He stays locked in.
Now here's Winslow. Takes a 3. Tips it up. Walker with the rebound.
All right, come on, come on.
Lakers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. And he gets
All right, draw the foul. That's good. Draw the foul.
And now a look at LeBron James here. Last season, he played outstanding. Can't understate his impact on the backboards.
Right. I mean, that's where he's one of the best in the business. Hard to outfight him on the glass.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. The Trailblazers making a switch here.
We in the bonus too. See, we got to just keep drawing fouls on them because they like to foul a lot.
And they now
And you wonder where's Damian Lillard at? He's hurt. He's on the injured list on this game.
As well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Yeah, that's a big reason they're trailing. You can't allow a parade to the free throw line and expect to be on top in the game.
Pass to Eubanks. Left
Good
block
move.
shot on the way.
Good move.
It's deflected. Here's Toscano. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Passes it to Gabriel. Lock at 6. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Here's Toscano. And they get it back with 1 on the clock. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now, here's Sean. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And not just an athlete. Sharp is very crafty with the ball in his hand.
Payton against Walker. James outside. Back to Walker. That one doesn't go. Great
Try to draw some
time from
contact.
Payton.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And that one misses.
And here in the early going, missed free throws starting to become the storyline.
Yeah, and as a coaching staff, you feel helpless here. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. You just hope they snap out of the rut.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Eubanks.
You got that over
Plays
LeBron.
like that are big plays. They can make all the difference sometimes. Not boxing out on the free throws, an absolute killer.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. .119 left to play in the first. Now LeBron. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. There's the pass to Reeves. Los Angeles with
Reeves.
another miss. And so Payton will bring it up for Portland. Out to the wing. Takes the three.
Reeves.
The Lakers with the rebound. Gabriel's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Reeves. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Screen by James. Reeves the pass to James. And LeBron throws it down.
All right, good screen, good screen.
You better stop the ball, especially when it's LeBron James with it. That guy is pretty good.
Portland trailing here. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's the screen. The wide open shot by Little. Good on the three-point shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's James. He has 7. Good if it goes. And no good on the last second attempt this time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Trailblazers up 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
Depart that interior defense.
You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Here are the 5. Portland has
I guess you could call that a pass.
You got Anthony Simons. Little out there with Grant. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Watford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Face went through his arm.
Grant with the ball. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Phoenix.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines.
We were going to switch. What?
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is. And he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks.
Saw the foul.
Hey, you know, this is really the challenge of trying to defend Davis because not only is he tall and smart, but he's gotten stronger in his time in the league. And he typically blows through contact and draws fouls.
No good on the free throw.
You know, in this 21st century version of the NBA, just being big is not enough. Davis personifies the evolution of the big guy. He's got game from everywhere on the floor.
Winslow's checked in for Portland. He hits the second from the line. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Simons on the wing. He's covered by Westbrook. Simons, the pass to Watford. Beverly feeling it out a bit. He kicks to Bryant. Back to Beverly. Bryant with a screen on Hart. Beverly, the pass to Bryant.
Yeah, one more. Come on.
Blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And that dude with the bag is like, come on. Clapping his hand hard.
And that one misses. And for Portland, they're shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Floats it up for Grant.
Get that out of here.
It's stolen by Bryant. Reeves the pass to Westbrook. Bryant with a screen for Westbrook. Pass to Reeves. Back to Westbrook. Shot clock at 3. For 3. With the clock winding down, and Davis throws it down.
Well, Davis, one of the hardest working and best rebounders in the NBA, showing you great effort that time.
That was a bad possession right there.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one, and that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. And Hart has it in the corner. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go.
Come on, Davis, you can't get in foul trouble, man.
Let's take a look now at Russell Westbrook's number. He had a strong showing last season. He averaged 18 points a game, 7 assists, and 7 rebounds. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
He misses the free throw.
Oh, my goodness.
Checked in for Portland.
Was he short?
And the second free throw, good. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Reeves. He's covered by Grant. Outside Westbrook.
Yo, back up.
Kicks to Beverly. Shot clock at 6. Westbrook against Simons. Westbrook.
Man, that's your mid-range shot, dude.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
All right.
And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That'll be his
He
second
pushed up
foul
on the
of
elbow.
game.
Okay.
The Lakers in the lead. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Reeves. The three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Yeah, they'd settle for 500 against most teams. Both squads win.
Are you crazy?
Challenge, perhaps a way to put it, but one of them has got to win tonight.
Here's Grant.
Oh.
It's stolen by Bryant.
Way to
Just
strip.
under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Simons against Beverly.
I should have popped that.
Reeves the pass to Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Nurkic. Portland is gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter.
Good block.
And it's sent back by Bryant. Beverly against Hart. Now here's Beverly. Tight defense on him.
Come on,
A
Westbrook.
little long.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Hart.
I made you nervous, didn't I?
Lakers have gone
All right,
4
slow it
away
down,
from the
slow it
field
down.
since the beginning of the second quarter. And here's Westbrook. Passes to Beverly. Bryant with a screen on Simon. And Beverly kicks to Davis. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. The Trailblazers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's Grant, and Davis sends it back.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny
Take it
shots.
coast to coast,
And that one's
Westbrook.
good, Westbrook. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean,
He
they're
exploded
looking
through
to
that.
contest every shot
Oh, crap.
that goes up.
Oh,
And
let's
I
go.
don't think we can ignore the activity they've shown on the defensive end. Plenty of quick hands, and it's resulted in a number of steals.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. In
Defense.
addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary
ain't
adjustments have to
losing
be
this.
made, Greg, this timeout also the time. Off the inbound. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot
All right.
2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
That one is off.
Oh,
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
no, he missed. He missed.
Second free throw, no good. Lakers leading by 3. Now Westbrook. He's got 5. The pass to Reeves. On deep. Portland grabs the miss.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
And it's Simons missing.
He's been ice cold tonight. You know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him a attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive
Davis was
style.
open for 32.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Pass to Reeves. Simons against Beverly. Nurkic with the block. Hard against Westbrook. Pass to Simons. It's the three-point bomb.
You didn't even try.
He's got 6.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Here's Reeves. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Beverly against Hart. Bryant with a screen on Hart. Beverly for 3. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
That's a
Picking up
charge.
the second foul here has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
The turnovers keep coming. It's been a pretty sloppy start to the game for.
Here's Walker. Pass to Westbrook. Launches a 3. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Now here's Westbrook. 5 points in the game. The pass to Toscano. Walker dishes to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Can they get it? Oh, that's blocked. Sharp, the pass to Payton.
You don't like to call fouls, I
Here's
see.
Nurkic. And here's Sharp. Here's the floater. And Davis pulls it down. Lakers trail by 4. Davis setting the pick for Westbrook. Davis with a screen on Nurkic. Westbrook passes to Davis. Now here's Little. Defense right on him. Toscano.
That's when you try to dunk it too much.
Walker dishes to Westbrook. Loads it up for Davis.
I
Trying
missed
to go for an
it.
alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Pass to Little. Nurkic with it. Three-pointer, Payton. Gabriel with the rebound. Gabriel's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Westbrook. Outside Walker. Pass to Toscano. Outside Westbrook. The fader. The rebound by Sharp.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here's Westbrook. Nasir Little missing his last shot.
You know, his scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them.
You
on
gotta
the
be kidding me.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
He had 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Shooting for Portland. Drew Eubanks. Shooting 1.
James checked in for the Lakers. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Watford's checked in. The Trailblazers on offense. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Payton passes to Watford. Payton with the screen.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Little.
Who left their man?
Lakers trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Toscano. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
All right, a chance to see stats for Walker. Last season's performance for him. He averaged about 12 points per game last year, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And every team in the league needs shooting. That's what he brings coming off the pine.
Yeah, there's always a demand for shooters, man. Have jumper, will travel. I'm telling you. Most championship teams, they have a bunch of those guys who can put it in the basket.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Trailblazers leading by 4. Little passes to Watford, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
There we go. Good pass.
Boom! LeBron. He still got major bounce and force on the fly.
And so here's Portland.
Come on, let's get some stops.
Passes it to Watford. 54 seconds left in the first half. They get it back. Eubanks.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Westbrook passes to Gabriel. Eubanks grabs the miss. Eubanks got his 5th rebound in this one. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Outside, Payton. And there's the pass to Sharp. Here's Eubanks, guarded by Walker. The shot's good. Eubanks got the lead up to 8 now for the Trailblazers.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
LeBron with it. He gets it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Early.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in the warm-up. So, we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
I have never heard anyone say it starts in warm-ups until now. Thanks, AD. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome. The first half is in the books, so let's check out the top performers for each team.
These guys are leading their way offensively. It's hard work doing all that scoring. Wouldn't you agree with that, Shaq?
Not for me, it wasn't. Piece of cake or barbecue chicken, whichever you prefer, or both at the same time. I'm hungry.
And now let's talk about this one. Man, what a great start for the Trailblazers.
Coach has to be loving the all-around production. Each guy carrying his weight. That's a luxury to have, and it's fun to watch.
Yeah, total team effort tonight. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing here by 8. Anthony Davis is out there with Bryant. And it's LeBron James. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Beverly in a 2-guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now, here's Westbrook. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. 5 to shoot. There's a screen by Bryant. Here's Westbrook.
I like watching Grant work hard on the defensive end. He puts great effort into that end of the floor. He's good at pestering whoever he happens to be on, and his long reach helps him do that.
And the dunk by Grant.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Here's Beverly after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Ryan in the post. Grant on him.
Are you kidding me?
Grant sends it back.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Westbrook with the block.
Hey, the athleticism of Westbrook not only on display offensively, he can throw shots out of there too.
Hard against James. Pass to Beverly. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And he uses the glass on the lane.
It's a mismatch.
Davis has got 7 points in the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now, here's Nurkic, and he banks in the layup. Nurkic has got the lead back up to 10 now for Portland.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to Westbrook. Now Beverly. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's James. Portland grabs the miss. Hart's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now, here's Westbrook. He's got 5. Bounce pass from Beverly. Davis down low. He's guarded by Nurkic. 2 points. That one goes.
And guarded.
4 points now in the quarter.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Simons, the pass to Nurkic. Over Davis.
Goodie.
Portland again missing.
Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Simons against Westbrook. Passes it to Bryant. Shoots over Nurkic. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Grant outside. Now the pass to Simons. Hits it from three-point range.
Westbrook, guard your man.
He's got the lead up to 13 now for the Trailblazers.
Tell you what, guys, the aggressiveness on defense just hasn't been there this half. Not like it was in the first.
LeBron passes to Beverly. They get a hand on it. And now Portland on the break. And then Sharp with the dunk.
A few defenders can keep up with Sharp in the open floor. This guy is electric.
A guy who hasn't played a lot of ball. Sharp, though, has all the all-star tools they think available to him.
An exceptional shot maker from outside. And he's got great vertical bounce, almost a 7-foot wingspan, and he is relentless in his attack.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad. But that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Time now for an injury report.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Trailblazers. And guys, he says it's just a bruised shoulder. Good news, because at first they feared it was much worse. This is not how they wanted to begin the season, and it'll be interesting to see how much this hurts them. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Portland. LeBron against Hart. Pass to Reeves. And the jumper is good.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is already top 10 in career assists, okay? And he's also continuing to rack up the dimes and climbing just about every all-time chart there is in the NBA.
Hands it from downtown. Simons has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Trailblazers. Hart against James. Pass to Reeves. Here is Davis. Now Beverly. And Bryant kicks to Beverly. 6 to shoot. James outside. Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by Simons.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Off target with his 3.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Passes to Beverly. Here's Reeves. Davis with a screen on Hart. Reeves the pass to LeBron. And finished
there you go.
by LeBron.
Way to pick. All right, let's get some stops here now.
Really impossible to know what James is thinking in advance. I mean, especially in these sets.
Trailblazers leading by 14. The pass to Sharp. 3-pointer. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Reeves. James finds Beverly. Back to LeBron. 5 on the clock. Inside. Davis.
Come on.
Yes,
let's get some more stops.
Picking
Let's
up
go.
the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. Simons on the wing. Defended by Beverly. And the shot goes down. Simons has got 8 points in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Here's Reeves. And Beverly kicks to LeBron. Sinks the 3-pointer.
Get that 3 back. Come on.
LeBron's got 15 points.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first. But the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Here's Little. 6 points for him. Simons the pass to Little. And he's good on the 3-ball. Little's got 9.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Here's Reeves. Pass to Walker. Here's Toscano. Shot clock at 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's all right. That's all right.
It goes on Justice Winslow.
Second team foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Trailblazers.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Payton's checked in. And so Walker nails both of them. Trailblazers leading by 12. Hart the pass to Winslow. Out to Payton from downtown. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now, here's Walker. Pass to Reeves. Clock at 6. Here's Toscano. Puts it up from 17. And Winslow pulls it down.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough.
Stay on your man, James.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Now James, 15 points in the game. Walker the pass to Gabriel. Passes it to Winslow. To the inside. Hart, that's good. Hart's got 11 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Now, here's Walker. LeBron sets the screen for Walker. Back to James. And James throws it down.
Well, just relish and cherish what you're watching tonight, folks. LeBron James going off. We are witnessing greatness.
Here's Payton. 9 points in the game so far. Winslow.
Gabriel, why you stop?
Fires. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Winslow's got himself on the board with 3 there. Lakers
why are you
by
stopping?
20. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. James a screen on Hart. Reeves the pass to James. And finished off by LeBron.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Payton right side. Winslow dishes to Payton. Winslow with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And the dunk by Winslow.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Walker finds James over Winslow. And no good, trying to use the glass.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Eubanks, no good. Lakers trail by 20. Now here's James. He's got 19.
Dang, bullying. You knew
with the layup. What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story for the Trailblazers.
Okay, now this game is cheating.
In 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. Fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. They've got Gary Payton II. Also, Anthony Simons out there. And it's Eubanks in at the 5, roaming the paint.
First team foul.
Here's Here's Watford. No good on the quick three. Lakers trail by 20. And here's Walker. And the pass to Toscano. He feeds it to Davis.
Man, get out of here, boy.
By Davis.
Good positioning that time from AD. Working the pick and roll. Beautiful.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trail Blazers. Pass to Watford. To the middle. Here's Eubanks. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
So it's the Lakers now. Portland making their last shot. Toscano passes to Gabriel. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. When you were playing, social media wasn't a thing. Now that you see it through your eyes, how has that changed the game?
I think it's changed it exponentially, and in many ways it's been good in terms of more people being able to be connected. You can expose more people to more of the beauty of the game. For marketing, I think it's terrific when you talk about video clips and all of the different kinds of content you can create and share globally around the game. The challenge, though, for the players is making sure that they keep the main thing, keep first things first, and not allow the noise of the internet and social media to be a distraction.
Now, here's Simons. Grant with a screen on Westbrook. Going inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Shooting for Portland, Anthony Simons. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Walker. And Simons drops them both. Here's Westbrook. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Coming onto the floor for your Lakers, Thomas Bryant.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And it's Gary Payton the second.
Yo, stop acting.
That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Westbrook with it. Davis with a screen on Simons. Westbrook with the bucket.
Westbrook's so good at maintaining control, even though he plays at high speed and with great aggressiveness.
Simons surveying the D. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Out to the right wing. Grant against Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Portland no good that time either. Pass to Beverly. Bryant with a screen for Beverly. Back to Bryant. Trying to get open as
All right,
Davis.
let's go.
And
Come
a
on.
nice shot by Bryant.
They should
Get some more
continue
stops.
to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Watford. Knocks it loose. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. And Westbrook throws it down.
Dynamic on the run. Westbrook flies in the open court.
Trailblazers leading by 15. Here's Simons. Simons with the screen on Beverly. Back to Simons. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Toscano's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Westbrook. Davis setting the pick for Westbrook. Now the pass to Toscano. The three-pointer off the mark. The kick out to Westbrook. Fires the three. And they'll get another chance. Here's Toscano. The kick out to Westbrook. 4 on the clock. Bryant with a screen on Peyton. Westbrook dishes to Bryant. And the shot goes in.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Westbrook against Simon. Down low. Here's Watford. That's good.
How you get
and
that?
It's Peyton with the assist. And the Trailblazers lead by 15.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's Toscano.
I released it.
It's rebounded by Peyton. Inside. Back to Simons. Peyton with a screen on Westbrook.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Anthony Simons, taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Nurkic checked in for Portland. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Pass to Toscano. Beverly with the ball. Toscano passes to Bryant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Jeremy Grant picks one up, and even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cut. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights.
I hate your free throws, man.
Good on the second free throw. Now Simons. To the middle. Here's Nurkic. The 9-footer's on the mark. And the Trailblazers lead by 18.
And with his skill, Nurkic can score from anywhere on the court. But when you're 280, his skills probably better utilized inside.
Now here's Westbrook. Bounce pass from Beverly. Bryant in the post. Working on Grant. Bryant can't get it to go.
Yeah, that one put him over the limit. And it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
Team foul. Shooting for Portland, Anthony Simons. At the line for 1.
Free throw good, Simons.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half, He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Trailblazers leading by 19. Out left to the wing. Grant down low. Defended by Bryant. Kicks it out to Grant. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, I tell you, I like the fact that Grant is selective in the shots that he takes. He's looking for quality. If he senses the defense is playing off him, as the pass is coming to him, he's prepared. He's getting shot ready as the pass is in the air.
And here's Beverly, following Jeremy Grant's three. Davis against Nurkic. And Davis can't get it to go. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Here's Toscano. Back to Beverly. Shoots it, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And you know, the league this year opting not to schedule any games on Election Day, continuing to encourage people to vote. I love this. So folks, on Tuesday, November 8th, make sure to get to the polls or send in your ballot. You've got to make your voice heard and use the power of your vote.
And yes, it's good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Pass to Beverly. Bryant with a screen for Beverly. The feed now to Bryant. And
where's the foul?
Portland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And the dunk by Grant.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the rim, you risk seeing him give you a facial right in your grill. I mean, tremendous athleticism from the Syracuse alum.
Now here's Westbrook. Passes to Bryant. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
For the Trailblazers, Watford's checked in, and it's Sharp in for Gary Payton.
Thomas Bryant, 3-1.
Free throw, good, Bryant. And Clark, Commissioner Silver noted recently, as the league moves to a more selective viewing experience, load management could hurt revenues even further.
Yeah, you know, when more fans can pay to watch individual games, it's a bit of an a la carte system. I think you need that star power every night. And even beyond that, Kevin, I think players, all players, but particularly the star players, have a responsibility to try to show up for work every single night. And that really should be the mindset. I think it goes beyond revenue. I think it's just a matter of principle. You have a job,
you missed that.
Be looking to perform every time you have the opportunity. I understand rest, but I think rest should probably be confined to practice, not the game.
Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Bryant with a screen on Simon. Westbrook. LeBron outside. And there's the pass to Gabriel. Misses from close range.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Nurkic. Gabriel with the rebound. Gabriel's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Westbrook kicks to LeBron. Back to Westbrook. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing two bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic. Great game for him, double-double now. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
And uses balance along with fluidity to finish at the rim. Nurkic is a unique big.
Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Gabriel, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Simons against Westbrook. Pass to Sharp. Takes it inside. And it's Simons missing. And Los Angeles guys shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Here's
come on.
No good from outside. Portland leading by 23.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Portland.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Jusuf Nurkic.
Boy, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
So it's Portland now, after LeBron James hitting the 3.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Kicks to LeBron. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Bryant with a screen on Simons. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
So
another bad loss.
physically powerful. A tough task to defend
Don't worry, I'm
LeBron
gonna
inside.
figure this game out.
At the line for Los Angeles, LeBron James taking 2 shots.
Two.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Portland with the ball. 19-point game. Now, here's Sharp. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jusuf Nurkic.
Okay. I think I played a little better, but I will get there. Once I get there, you're gonna dominate. This is a 3rd straight loss. We're gonna get there. Just don't worry. Once I get it down, I'm about to dominate. I'm Thrill's reliable source. My NBA guys out there, subscribe, like, and comment. You guys in the next video. Peace.
I know what the bottom looks like.